Hey everyone, Richard Gibbons here, MLS Director for Southwest MLS, and I want to talk a little bit about our upcoming bylaws changes and where you can find some information on that. So just a piece of housekeeping real quickly. On December 7th at the membership annual meeting, participants, which are also known as designated realtors or the head qualifying broker of an office, will be voting on these bylaws changes at that annual meeting. Now, only designated realtors can vote, but that does not mean that everybody should not be aware of some of these changes that are going on. So I want to show you some resources we have because I can't go into all of them in detail in a 3-minute video. So real quickly, I just want to show you on this products and support page at SWMLS.com. You go to SWMLS.com, click products and support at the top. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can get to our bylaws changes 2022 page right there. And the link to this page is also going to be a lot of places. There's going to be an email going out today with it. It'll be in the underneath in the drop down if you're looking on flexmls.com. It'll also be in the description of this YouTube video if you ended up directly at YouTube. So we're going to have lots of places you can get there. But there's 3 different resources we have available for you on this. First off, we have this bylaws changes video. This is about a 25-minute video where I go through every single change that's happening in the bylaws. What I did is I broke them down into 3 categories. We have major changes that do materially affect the way we do business, which there's only 3 of those. We have minor changes, which somewhat change the way we do business, but or they don't change it, but they're worth mentioning. And then I have this section called what we're calling reality changes, which all those are doing is bringing the bylaws in line with the way business is already done and not actually changing anything about the way we're doing it. Now, we also have it says click here for full bylaws with rationale, and then we have a summary as well. So the bylaws with rationale looks like this. And you can, in the bold and red for each one of these sections, we have a rationale as to why that change was happening. So you can see the actual change. Anything that's a strikeout is being removed. Anything that's new verbiage like this that is red, blue, or purple is new verbiage being added. It just could have been added in a different part of the process. And then, like I said, this is this bold and red is the explanation for each one of those. Then we also have the click here for a summary of the bylaws changes, and that's just a 1-page summary of all the different changes that are going on here, so you can kind of get an idea, a brief idea of the changes. So there is quite a bit in this. At the annual meeting, we're going to have the choice of either approving all of them or approving just certain ones. But bottom line is, the bylaws for Southwest MLS haven't been updated since about 2011. So there's a lot of changes that need to happen in order to bring us in line with how business is actually run on a day-to-day basis, but then also things to make Southwest MLS a little more nimble. There's also a big focus on making sure the participants remain in control. There's a couple things that change that make participants easier to affect the business if they need to. So just watch that longer video. It goes into a whole lot more detail for you. Utilize those resources, the rationale and the summary. Of course, if you have any questions about the bylaws whatsoever, please ask. I'd much rather deal with any concerns or feedback or things like that while we can still change it. Right now, we still have time to make changes before the December 7th meeting if we need to. Whereas if something is voted down at the December 7th meeting, we have to wait an entire year for another annual meeting to happen. So please give me a call if you have any concerns or questions whatsoever so that we have time to deal with that through the Board of Directors process if necessary. Support at swimless.com or 505-843-8833, and we'll be happy to help and answer any questions you have. Thanks, and have a great day.